The End. Directed by Neo McAllister. Written and screen story by Daniel Hart, Maria Hart, Jessica Williamson and James F. Kirkson, Neo McAllister and Alex Dort. Produced by Dan Lin and Roy Lee. Executive produced by Dan Lin, Roy Lee and Neo McAllister. Associate produced by Alex Dort, associate producer. Here Blaine Carr. Co-produced by Jill Wilford, Keith Malone, Matthew Ashton. Co-produced by Chris McKay, Zarin Albanian and Ryan Halperin, Will Allegra and Chris Leahy. Production executed by Steve Pitcher and Patrick Mark Hagenberger. Visual effects supervisor Robert Edmondson. Edited by David Ian Salter, David Burrows. Head of camera Tia Quain. Camera supervisor Jeffrey Knight. Head of story James Markham. Animation supervisors David Burgess, Tim Betterman. Animation managers James Mann, Dan Huang. Music by James Newton Howard, Heater Pereira. Executive music produced by James Blaine. Music supervised by Dan Blaine. Head of layout James Williams. Head of lighting Kevin Somerset. Heads of character animation Maria Kurlan, Dan Crya, Senior Animation Supervisor Robbie Hartson, Josh Jonathan. Costume executed by Jennifer K. Costume Manager Don Hodlesi. Visual Effects Manager Jeff Kurovskova. Graphics and Physics Supervisor Mark Hamla. Character Movement Supervisors James He, Dan Lukasova. Liquid Supervisor Miriam Huang. Character Movement and Liquid Managers Here Junes, David May. Effects Manager Bill Prince. CG Supervisors Emmanuel Blassett, John Ricks, Dave Blackay. CG Manager Jennifer Lux. Co-Director Tiffany Maria Lee. Production Supervisors Dan Blackar, James Blackar. Sound executed by Ethan Vander Ryn, Eric Aldal, Randy Tom. Casting by Jason Henkel. Matt Neo as Samir, Claire Smith as Maria, Dan H. Hedmanson as Dan, Victoria Parr as Carla, Jeff Newman as Mr. Hernandez, David Huang as CJ, Jessica Williamson as Jessica, Lori Burton as Mrs. Bradford, Ken Jeong as Fred, Cedric the Entertainer as Mayor of Lickley, with Javier Jones Gladiers as Scott. Ampersand Lizzie Anderson as Lizzie and CJ's girlfriend. The Plotagon Movie. Hello everybody, my name is Mrs. Bradford. Today let's do some math.
Hey, Mrs. Bradford, the movie is almost ended. Now close the studios.
Bye bye everybody. Thanks for watching.